104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
And you are about 40 minutes away from possibly saving your own life or somebody else's life. What is going to happen on this show in about 40 minutes that should stick with you forever? Forever. We do it once a year, every year.
So one time, the one day, I get preachy. I try not to preach.
Eric has his stretchy pants on so he can climb up high on the soapbox.
Yes. This is, I want to help you or your family member or get them to get off their couch and get to a doctor and get a checkup.
But why? You're going to find out about
I'll tell you all
40
about
minutes
that.
on the Real and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension is the...
All right, let's hit it. Now, time for the prank call, featuring Special K on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, go to krbe.com/prank call requests, and you can fill out the form and prank the person in your life. Now, Kevin is excellent at pranking telemarketers who call him voluntarily, but he's also excellent at pranking people in your life with a variety of voices. So what's going on here?
Well, let's find out.
Hey, guys. So I want to prank my husband. He had a little accident a couple of months ago. He still has not fixed it. So I need your help in getting that fixed.
All right, and how do you want me to help you out? Tell me a little bit more about what happened in this actual accident.
So we live in a community to where people, they have golf carts and
Cute.
things like that just to get around. And I know, right? Super cute. And he came in hot. He came in real fast, like he was Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay, so he comes flying into the house or to the garage, I guess.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, he does. And my car is the one that took all of the pain. He hit my car.
Oh.
He scratched up the back driver's side, left side of the car. And so now I drive around with this car. He said, "Oh, no, babe, I'm going to get it fixed. I'm going to get it fixed. He has yet to get it fixed.
I think we should give him a reminder with a prank call.
Exactly. I need it fixed.
All right, so what is your idea to prank him?
Okay, so he owns a construction company, and I think that if we say that he sideswiped an old lady's car in the neighborhood where they're out working right now, I think that might light a fire underneath him.
So who could play an old lady?
I wonder where little Eloise is. Gotta wake her up early. She's
He's,
probably already been up since 4.
He's already built this home, I guess it is. So let's give him a call. As we went by the home to check on what's going on over there, I was sideswiped, allegedly. Let's see.
Hi, this is Construction. How can I help you?
Hello. My name is Eloise. I'm here on account of y'all's fellas sideswiped my vehicle.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, sir.
Somebody sideswiped your vehicle?
Yes, sir. I'm at the construction site
Okay.
right now trying to find out who the hell did this.
Okay. How do you know somebody at our construction site did this?
Your number's on the side of your truck, dummy.
Oh, my God.
Fair. Okay.
Here's what's going on. Y'all sideswiped it the other day, and the reason I was over here in the first place is because I'm here to reclaim my property that y'all built on.
Your property? What are you talking about, man?
Yes, sir. My kids put me in elder care, and I haven't had a chance to come by, but it looks real different, as in bad.
Oh, my God.
This is a construction site. This was built off of...
Sir,
there was no property before
sir,
this.
I'll
This was
have
built on land.
exactly. It was just bare land, and I'll have you know my husband's buried beneath that construction site. I'd like to have him back.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. You're saying
Yes.
that construction
Yes, sir.
site
Yes.
is on top of your buried husband.
Yes, sir. Because we ain't have no money back in them days, and we just had to put them wherever we can find it. Just so happens to be your land. Y'all didn't find any remains?
Oh, my
No, ma'am. Okay, well, so then if he...
Yes. Well, I'd like to exhume him from there, and if not, he's gonna haunt y'all.
Exhume? First of all, ma'am, nobody's haunting me. I'm a child of God. Nobody's going to haunt
Oh
me.
no. Well, he was a little demon, you know, and I'll have you know he invented floss. Folks were using shoestrings before he came along. He's a very important person.
Invented floss. Man, are you on drugs?
Only before noon, and I did take my medication this morning. Here, sir, you sound real sassy. Are you far? I'd like to meet you in person so I can tell you what for, give you a piece of my mind.
Oh no, I would. That's okay, man. I don't want to fight or anything. I'm just trying to figure out. You say you want your husband back.
I would, and how dare you build on that sanctified land? Are you satisfied with this ugly mess you built over my husband? It looks like a trailer home.
Ugly mess that I built. I just work here, ma'am. I didn't build any mess. I build houses.
Okay, well, it looks like a trailer home with pig lipstick or whatever the saying is.
My God.
What? Pig lipstick?
Yeah.
What are you, ma'am? You're starting to frustrate me. I have to get back to work.
Okay.
There's no man under our construction site.
How do you know? Are you there now? I'll have you know I'm going to squat here until you make this right.
Well, if you squat here, ma'am, I'm going to have to call the police. Please don't do that.
Well, I take monetary compensation or a Target gift card.
Maybe we can get a Target gift card going for you.
All right, now you're talking. Now I got to let you go there. I ate hot wings for breakfast, and they're about to come out the same way. Fire in the hole, as Rebecca says.
Rebecca?
Yes.
As in my wife, Rebecca? What does she have to do with this?
Well, as a matter of fact, she reached out to me first. My name isn't Eloise Pennybaker. My name is Special K. I'm from KRBE's Rule and Ryan show with Eric. I'm so sorry. You're on the radio right now.
Are you serious?
So your wife reached out because you sideswiped her car with your golf cart.
Oh my God. That was like 3 months ago.
I know, and you still haven't fixed it yet. And she's actually listening in on this. What do you want to say, Rebecca?
You better remember to get my car fixed.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You had me going so I thought I was talking to a crazy woman.
You
okay.
were.
All right. All right, I'm gonna get it fixed.
Yes, thank you so much. That's all we need to do. Coming in hot on that golf cart, aren't you?
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. Can you just say these words to me? Can you say Special K pranked me on the Rula and Ryan show with Eric?
Yeah, Special K pranked me on the Ruler and Ryan show with Eric.
Yeah! Oh my God, Special K, you're killing me. You are killing me.
I wonder how many people wreck golf carts. Because all these people, like in Galveston, they have them. People just driving around, and they're probably at a few.
I saw a story about it. They're becoming more and more popular in big neighborhoods.
But they're also really dangerous. People remember that because how many times have we heard about these poor people in Galveston on the golf cart?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I rolled my brother off of one when I was a kid. He got hurt.
You got to be really careful, especially people let their kids drive them all the time. And
Yeah.
They just think they're all automatically, they just know how to drive a golf cart. I'm like, that's like a...
Still a vehicle.
That's a vehicle. Like,
Yep.
what are you doing? And there's like no controls on there, really. You're just open and out, just ready to fly off into the sand.
I remember Yoji and I were at Wildcat Golf Course. Yoji does our, you'll hear his voice doing the commercials and stuff. And
Yeah.
it was a big, with our bosses were there. I think we were golfing. You know me, I don't golf that much.
But you sure like to have
I
a
like to
beverage or
drink.
two.
And our two bosses were at the green, and we hit our balls towards the green, and we're going fast on that cart. He turned to the left, and I was hanging out the right. Oh my God! I just tumbled. I did 2 somersaults. Somehow landed back up in front of him. Like, hey guys!
Oh my God! Like I meant to do that.
Yeah. Totally. Like I meant to do it. And, oh man, I was in pain, but thank God for the booze to help
Oh my gosh!
keep my body loose. I guess.
Yeah.
They always say that, right?
Is a golf cart the kind of purchase like a boat where people say the first
No, it's not
what's
a
the
boat.
best day of your life? The first day you got a boat and the day you sell it. Like, is a golf cart one of these that you like regret the decision to have one?
I never heard anyone say they regretted
No.
one
All right, because
because it's just electric, right?
Yeah. You
they have
can either
gas,
have
but-
gas or electric.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. My kids want us to get a golf cart, especially Halloween's coming up.
I think your husband wants to.
Oh, my husband definitely
Did he
wants
want
a
to buy
golf
one
cart. It'd be
last
so
year?
fun. He
For
wanted one
Galveston?
last year. For Galveston or just definitely in Galveston you need one, but
In
it's
her
fine
area,
to
though,
walk.
for like trick or treaters.
Yeah, and like trick or treaters because you don't really want a whole car when you're going to go trick or treating, like in the 6-block radius of your neighborhood. And yes, it's called walking, but kids are always distracted. They're running around. They're running ahead of you. Like where'd they go? They split up. I'm like, it'd be a lot easier for me to zoom around in a golf cart and find my kids.
Then you hit somebody, though.
Well, I have to be careful, obviously, but I feel safer in a golf cart on Halloween night than in a real car.
I think they're expensive now.
Yeah, anybody have a used golf cart they want to tip me off to? 37530. I'm sure there's plenty out there. All right, coming up next, we have been on the air for a while, a hot minute. And so I keep a log of all the things that we do every single day. Now, sometimes I don't write the details of it. Like, let's say I found some of my records and it says special case prank call, and it'll say like Stanley Moyle. But maybe I didn't write down what Stanley Moyle was doing. I just know that was the voice. And other times I write a lot of details. The show sheet is full. It's full. Well, we have a show sheet. Ryan said he found a binder. I guess I don't know why it got separated from the rest of them.
I know he found a binder and from 2004.
Yeah, but
CDs.
why don't I have that binder? It's weird because I have an entire crate of all the
I know why.
books.
He must have taken it, and then we're probably making a demo or something when we got fired.
It was 2004. We got let
Or
go in
5.
2005.
Well, it was 20 years ago, he said, so I guess 2005.
Okay, so
So he
2005.
probably took that box home,
Okay, so 2005.
and he was probably
book
putting
then.
stuff together.
So, yeah, I know. Shocking, right? We got fired one time.
I know.
They've lived to regret it since. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway. So we're going to go through some of the topics that we did 20 years ago. Would they still stand the test of time, or do you get canceled for
And I'll throw them
thinking
out.
about it?
I'll throw them out there, and we can discuss. And if anyone wants to call, because if that topic,
Still hits with you.
it hits you can call in about it.
My
But-
MySpace account isn't working.
Let's see what it was. I told Ryan to, because he took the day off, but yesterday I said, go through it and email me some of the topics.
Yeah, what did we talk about 20 years
This
ago on
week.
this show? Well, you're going to find out next on KRBE.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Wake up. It's KRBE and more of the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, listen, 20 years ago, we were on the air here in Houston. We've been on for 22, almost 23. And for every day of this show that I have been here, I have written down what we do on this show. I call it my show sheet, and I have written down every single thing we've talked about, and we have put this and kept this in binders and books and boxes and blocks, and it's 23 years of books.
It's pretty awesome. We've done bits where we've had people say, hey, what's a day that meant something to you?
And then we look through the book, tell us the year, we look at the date, if we were on that day or not, because, we just pick a random day, or somebody remembers something that happened. So obviously we were on the air,
Yeah.
we go back and we look to see what we did. So apparently in 2005, I didn't realize the 2005 binder's missing over there in that big block, but Ryan had the
Except we only
2005
have-
binder at his house.
We only have the ones from KRB.
Right, the
here,
first
because other ones
three.
we thought were thrown away by our
I
old
thought it was
boss when
like
they fired
all
us.
CD. I thought it was all CD. Our show used to get recorded on CDs. Now it's all on stream. You can podcast us wherever you consume your podcast.
By the way, someone just said they went to our website. They got a new website, but they have to put a bunch of codes in, so you can't listen to certain things, I guess, or have
Not yet.
problems. So if you go to the app, KRB app, you
And
can,
we posted a new raw feed yesterday.
Yeah, you can hear,
Yay!
you can hear a raw feed right there on the app as well. It's so easy. Or, like iHeart, if you have that app, if you don't if you
Yeah,
listen to that
wherever
one too, but
podcasts are available, you can catch the raw feed, the best of the show,
podcasts.
yeah, the things that you have
But if you want to
missed.
listen live, I would recommend getting our app right now or getting go to iHeart
Sure,
and just
however
that
you can
on.
hear us. So in this search for stuff, I guess, I don't know, Ryan said he had the book 2005, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I thought we had it. And so,
So-
he threw out, he emailed you some of the stuff
Yeah,
we
he
talked
said-
about.
he-
But he didn't
he-
put the dates, did he?
No, he was just looking through for this week.
Okay.
20 years ago this week, we did some of these topics, and I think they're pretty good. I don't know why we talked about them. Usually
Okay.
we have a reason for stuff.
Yeah, because I would write that in the show sheet.
Yeah.
What brought up this topic?
But then maybe back then we just threw out topics. You know what I mean?
Well, let's see what we got.
Like what's this one was, what are you bad at? So
Well, that's good.
What are you
Something
bad
must have
at?
happened with you, I bet.
yeah.
Because that sounds like something you would talk about. Like, you know what?
bad
I
at
just
a lot
can't
of
do
stuff.
this. And am I the only just can't? Look, I can't. Or maybe it came from me not knowing how to ride a bike.
That's true. It could be.
Could have come from me.
So text us right now. What are you bad at? I'm just curious.
37530. What are you bad at? You'd be like, dating, communicating, staying faithful.
Another one we did. Are you dating a nerd? A nerd.
But that's so funny we'd even asked that question, but I guess 20 years ago. Because now,
You know what was out?
What was out?
There was a show on NBC with nerds.
Heroes?
No,
Oh, no, it was called
There was a
Nerds.
reality show, a dating show with you would date a nerd. Remember those dorks?
Because
And they
now
showed up,
nerds are not negative things. Like, nerds are the richest people in the room.
but they
and
showed
they're
up
the smartest
because
people.
we did a radio camp, whatever.
Yeah,
we went
yeah,
in
radio
LA,
school, uh-huh.
in LA, and some showed up, and that was like
Man, I
20
don't
years ago.
remember that. That's crazy.
So we probably said, "What? Yeah, what's wrong with dating a nerd? Who cares?"
Okay, what's the
They're
other topic
faithful.
we did?
Do women hang out with ugly friends to look better?
That's still a question now people ask. Look what just happened with Revenge this week. For those that missed this, the husband of the ousted bridesmaid called because he got revenge on the bride. And why did the bride need to get revenged on? Because she kicked out his wife because she looked too smoking hot in the bridesmaid outfit. So, I bet that came from Hall Pass. Do you remember that scene in Hall Pass where he goes, look at that group of girls over there. Now isolate the one girl. Now that girl is the hottest one in the bunch, but she has surrounded herself with girls that aren't too.
We were at KRBE.
Oh, we were at KRBE already?
Yep.
Okay, so it couldn't have been from that, 2005, but the same concept.
I like this one. What was the worst diet mistake you made? Right now, text me right now. We're going to call right now for that one. Because we all
I just had to go on the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup diet, and that's all I had for 30 days.
Like you hear people talk about the, like Serena Williams just admitted to taking the shot, the G whatever. GLP-1s, and she lost 37 pounds.
Wow, nice.
That's Serena Williams, but she's like, after having the babies, I couldn't lose the weight.
Yeah. 37530, what's the worst diet mistake you made? Or you can call us at 833-390-KRBE.
Yeah, because when it comes to diets, I tried that. I went to like this website, futurehealth.com.
Yeah.
And they put me up with like a doctor, Kev and Rula. Like they would do talk to him on Teams type thing, a Zoom call. And then I had to go get blood work. And then next thing I know, they sent me some of that juice to try.
Really?
I
for
tried
free?
it no, it was like $300.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa.
So that shoe's not cheap.
I tried it for like a month, and I think I lost like 8 pounds, though.
It's a magical mystery.
But then I was like, oh, man, every time I eat something, I got to go to the restroom.
That's just you getting in your head.
This is me.
IBS.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe look into that because you've had bathroom insecurity for a long time.
I'm just like, I don't want this anymore.
Well, I have to say that I've always joked I could write the book called The 500 Diets. I've tried them all. Yeast-free, fat-free, oil-free.
What is is there a dating mistake, though? A dieting mistake you made? Something?
I would have to say maybe the yeast-free one was a stupid waste of time. Because the person was like, okay, well, maybe it's like maybe you're like inflamed. You got to eat some anti-inflammatory foods, but then you can't have this. I remember when vinegar was on the list that I couldn't have vinegar or olives, and I like olives so much because I get brine and salt and whatever. It's not like I'm eating a whole jar, but there were so many things on that diet that I couldn't have that I was like, this is almost impossible. There's no way you can maintain this. So that was dumb. And then another dumb mistake I made is, maybe 20 years ago, before we knew how diet pills are actual diet pills, but they're not labeled that in the store. They are supposed to look like some kind of an energy pill or something. Now it's so obvious that's a diet pill that's got some kind of crazy juice in it, make you nuts.
Yeah.
And so I remember it says, take 2 of these in the morning, take 2 of these at night. I remember I was on the radio. It had to be more than 20 years ago because it was on the East Coast. And I remember just standing there trying to just talk on the radio, and I had like a cold sweat under my shirt. Like my heart was racing so much. I was like, I don't know what is happening to me right now, and I had only taken 1 of the 2 pill dose.
Oh, yeah. I never do the full.
I was like, what is this poison?
Start something, you have to do it like half-assed because you don't want to.
This person said the cabbage soup diet, ! Who doesn't know that one? Yeah, that's a gold standard, the cabbage soup diet.
That was actually the cabbage.
Yeah, it's a cabbage soup. You would just eat cabbage soup.
Oh, just cabbage. Ugh.
I mean, of course, you flavor it with spices and herbs.
I hate cabbage.
But that was the magic Hollywood diet, the cabbage soup diet, the cabbage soup.
I can't eat cabbage on fish tacos. I don't.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
I can have it on fish tacos, but just
bring it. So
outright.
good.
Well, you can't have that anymore, Kev. Remember?
Oh,
Can you not have cabbage, Kevin? Now that you're all
can't have salads
irritated.
Someone said that I can't have leafy greens if I have any inflammation in my colon. So
That makes me sad. I love leafy greens. Okay, what else did we talk about 20 years ago?
What's the other one?
The worst diet I did was the one where you didn't eat any kind of meat. It was like the vegetable soup diet or something. It was supposed to be for heart patients. Yeah, I didn't realize that you were supposed to supplement with vitamins. I almost passed out at work one day from lack of vitamins.
Another person said 500 calories a day was their diet.
Oh, God.
No oils. They couldn't even shampoo. They'd use a special shampoo and conditioner and lotion without oils.
Yeah, that's definitely the dumbest diet
500
ever.
calories a
That's
day?
not enough to sustain yourself. Your body needs fuel. You're like the car.
How's
and
it?
the food's
Yeah,
the
you can't
gas.
sustain that for what you did for a week.
Oh, God, that's awful.
What was that lemon diet? What's that diet you always saw in the magazines when we were kids? Like you could lose all this weight in like 8 days. It's like the Hollywood diet or
I
something.
thought that was like the Dexatrim pill.
Oh yeah, Dexatrim.
Dexatrim. Remember Dexatrim?
Is it just cocaine?
I don't know. Maybe it's one of the crazy. The one diet that I did was called the Fat Flush Plan. That was one of the hardest diets I have ever done. The hardest diet I've ever done because you cannot have any oils. You can have any fats. Everything has to be like fresh herbs and flavor your food with herbs and spices, and that's it. And the diet had like all these recipes, but I just kind of was so overwhelmed that I just stuck to 2 ways to eat. And I remember my sister telling me, she goes, you know, you're doing this really hard, right? Like there's more ways to actually enjoy this. So I go, no. And since my family has a restaurant, I thought there's no way I could do this if I didn't have a restaurant, because I would leave the show. I would go to Christie's and I would tell Natividad, who has worked legit for my dad since he was 15. He is now 65. At the time, he saw little chubby Rula. I mean, he was there when I was born. And
you
so
know the roles.
He was there before I was born. And so he says, why you make me cook this for you? You know it's going to come back.
Oh, no.
Because I would tell him, I just need a piece of salmon. And you have to bake it in the oven, and you can't use any oils, Nadi. You can't use any oils or anything else. You have to just crush fresh garlic clove on top, and that's it. That's all I can eat. And he's like, why you do this? It's gonna come back.
Ouch.
Because he knew. He was like, this is not sustainable. This is not how I feed you guys.
I've known you your whole life.
There's no way you're gonna eat this for the rest of your life like this.
Yo.
It was crazy. Let's see. Somebody also said,
How about Master Cleanse? Have you done that one?
The Master Cleanse.
Name a
diet. See if I did it. I think I started trying to do one with that cayenne pepper apple juice thing, but I was like, I need more than this. I have done cleanses before, that's for sure. I've done like the juice cleanse, 100%, but you're not supposed to do that for like, ever. You do that for maybe like, you're trying to get into like a wedding outfit.
How about
or
the one that's going
thing.
on right now with every lady out there that likes to play pickleball and guy? They wear those vests. Those weighted vests.
The weighted vest. Oh, the Holder and his family just made a video about it. I got my weighted vest on. Have you seen these in your neighborhood, Kev?
Well, people at my gym wear them sometimes on the treadmill. I guess they call that a rucksack.
I don't know what they call it, but yes, it's a weighted vest if you're 40 plus and you're supposed to be like walking in it. It's supposed to be good for your bone structure and your. I don't know. Why
Our kids
wear
have been doing
the weighted vest?
Feel your kids' backpacks when
my
they go to
God.
school. Those things are like 40 50 pounds.
Well, also I made
they
the
put
joke.
a computer in there with their books, which I don't understand. Why you give them a computer and books?
It says, wear a weighted vest, Eric.
Okay, what does it do?
To increase the intensity and effectiveness of workouts and daily activities, promoting increased strength, muscle activation, bone density, and calorie burn by adding resistance to movements. Now, here's my question
What about
to you.
fat people that have weight? I don't need it because look, I got my 40 pounds. Shouldn't I be losing it then?
If I have 30 pounds to lose, and I should not be wearing the weighted vest, right? Because I'm already carrying 30 pounds to lose.
I don't know about those vests.
Everybody's wearing one.
And also,
everybody's wearing one. When I go out anywhere you walk anywhere in this city, you're seeing somebody walking there wearing one.
I saw a guy in the 1980s style ankle weights.
Oh, wow.
You know that you Velcro around your ankles and it's like sandbags.
Yep.
And he'll jump up onto the platform.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
What's another topic? If you're just tuning in, we're going through the topics of the book from 20 years ago.
Oh, this one
show.
here. I like this one. If you could relive any day of your life, what would it be? If you could relive it.
Sorry,
so that means, is it reliving it because you had regret?
Or it was so awesome and you're euphoric?
Just a great day? Like, sports-wise, I always say that World Series, when we beat the Phillies, that was one of the best nights of my life with my wife. Just celebrating with Houston, with the fans. Is like you had 50,000 people. Well, maybe 49,000 because there's 1,000 Philly fans there. 49,000 people that were so happy. And we were all just hugging everybody. It was just such a great feeling.
That's awesome.
That was pretty cool.
There's too many to choose from. There's too many to choose from.
You ever regret something you would like to?
Oh, yeah. I have some dumb regret. You ready for this one? If I could go back to the day I chose my wedding gown, not my wedding day because I'm wearing the gown already. It's the day I chose the wedding gown. I would not change the neckline because still to this day, when I look at my wedding pictures, I hate the neckline and I wanted it that way.
Well, you changed. Yeah. So
the neckline was supposed to be straight across strapless.
And you didn't want?
And I like Sweetheart because I was thinking strapless is going to be like really high up here though, right? Isn't it going to be so high up? A Sweetheart kind of has a little bit of a curve down. Not like to give you like too much like, ta-ta time. But, I just thought the way it was going to look. But because the other dresses weren't cut that way, I just saw some of the other designs that had that. I go, oh, can they do that? They go, yeah, they can.
So when you tried it on, where you're like, that bothered you, or did
Yes,
it bother
because
you
I felt
afterwards?
like I felt like I looked like I was pouring out of it, but I mean, I felt secure, but it didn't look secure. So I don't like looking at my pictures.
What do you mean?
So if I
Like
go,
cleavage?
like I was secure, like not going to pop out of my dress, but I feel like in the pictures it looks like I'm about to pop out of my dress. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's like a dumb regret, like silly. It's not it's not life changing, world changing. It's just me personally, like, oh,
Well, coming up next, because it's going to kind of tie into my regret, was the 34 years ago, last night, I had a regret that I wish, that's my biggest regret. I went and
Has to do
saw
with the movies.
a damn movie with Martin Short and Danny Glover called Pure Luck. It was pure crap. And I went to that movie, and when I got home, I didn't want to go to that movie. My girlfriend made me go.
yeah.
And then I think we were making out or something. So
course.
by the time we
You
got
get the
home, it was like
make-out.
11:30. Went to her house, dropped her off. Her sister came, she ran to my car and said, "You have to go. You have to go. Your mom's in the hospital." They put her in the hospital. I'm like, what? Because I know she had a fever and stuff, and I guess it was too bad.
And Eric's mom was battling cancer.
She's battling cancer,
for those that
and
don't know.
we had no cell phones in the 90s, early 90s. And so I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I went home to the farm. I called the hospital, and they said, it's past 11:30, and we just got to let people rest. We can't talk to her. So I go, okay. I just remember saying, okay, can you just tell her I love her, and I'm going to send some flowers tomorrow. And then
How far was the hospital from the farmhouse?
maybe 20 minutes. So then I went to bed thinking, oh, I'll see mom in the morning. And then my dad woke up at 3:30 just crying and told me, Eric, your mom is gone. I'm like, what? And I just remember hitting my door, just kept hitting, just breaking, trying to break my fist. I was just so mad that I didn't get to say goodbye to her. Because that nurse just wouldn't let me say. All I do is just
And
put the
as a
phone by her, like I
17-year-old
told her.
kid, you wouldn't have taken it upon yourself to say, no, I'm just coming there. You're not going to deny me. I got to see my mom. I got to see my mom.
I should have just driven to the hospital, but
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But you were
So that's my
17
regret.
and you followed the directions. And
yeah, I'm an idiot. So that's my regret. But
what-
just
how does
something
that-
positive. I'm going to take that sadness and turn it into something. I get my soapbox here in a few minutes.
you have turned it into something absolutely positive, and you're going to hear it next on The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's KRBE with more of the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
We've been on the air for a hot minute here in the Houston area, and every year Eric talks about something that happened to him when he was 17 that has saved lives. It has saved lives. Everybody needs to hear it. But first, we got to hear Doja Cat's new song.
Kevin's going to like this. You've been talking about this last week.
I've been pushing for this. Ahmad and I have really been pushing for this new song because it's
Ahmad's freaking out.
reminiscent of Janet Jackson or Paula Abdul. Has some real 80s vibe to it. So it's called Jealous Type.
Jealous Type by Doja Cat right now on The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.
Boy, let me know this is chemistry. Could be torn between two worlds that I just can't decide. Which one is leading me to heaven paradise? Baby, I can't hurt you, sure, but I'm the jealous type. I'm the jealous type. But I can't hold this above. When my eyes are green, I'm numb. You're vain and hit the road. I'm so overtired. I will not wait in this line. Never seen you cry. You're mine. Boy, let me know this is chemistry. Could be torn between two worlds that I just can't decide. Which one is leading me to heaven paradise? Baby, I can't hurt you, sure, but I'm the jealous Say you wanna do what now with who? I don't need a pin drop or a text tonight. I ain't even coming out with you. You don't wanna show me off to your ex or your friends tonight. You must be cause y'all ain't kick it when we started up. And if she really was a friend like you said she was, I would've been locked in, but I called you bluff. I know girl enjoys trying to top it up for a party boy. Everyone wants you when you love overnight. You want what you can have, but I need a choice. I need you
me back. Yeah, it's like retro and cool. That's
felt like
Doja
it.
Cat, y'all. Jealous Type on the Rule and Ryan show there. It's nice.
She had like every cliche
I like
from the
it, she
80s. I
did.
loved it. I just was missing the saxophone.
A keytar.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
The remix got to have the saxophone
The
in
sexy
there.
sax.
that was good.
All right, Doja.
We usually do Scoop here brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, but once a year, Eric likes to give this message. And I think you should do it multiple times a show because we always have people coming in and out of our show,
Yeah.
but you can always catch us on the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Yesterday was Eric's daughter's 17th birthday, but the night of her birth, how many years ago, was another big day for you that brings you to what you're going to talk about today?
Yeah, I mean, like 91. So was that 34 years ago?
Yep.
My mom had breast cancer, and I talk about this too. I'm going to give my dad. I want to talk about my dad too because he passed away. That's what year was it?
5 years?
99 in September 6th. He passed away from colon cancer. So both. Then that's why I always get my soapbox because they both had breast cancer and colon cancer. Things that can be, if you caught early, you'll be fine.
Right.
They just didn't do checkups back then.
And where you guys lived
And
didn't have the
we are-
biggest medical system.
Yeah, we grew up on a farm in the middle of Illinois, and it was a different time in 91. You know, my mom, they didn't go to the doctor. My dad didn't. He said he didn't go to the bathroom for like a month.
Oh my God. Do you know how your mom found her breast cancer? Do you have that?
See, they kept
idea?
a lot from me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
weird. And I asked my aunt, and she said, you know, you were 16 at the time. She wanted me just to enjoy my high school experience and not worry about her.
When she found out she had it.
Yeah, and then when she was really sick, that's why it was such a shock to me when she died on this date, because I didn't think anything of it.
You didn't think
Even
it was that
though
serious.
she was down, she couldn't go upstairs. I had to pick her up. Like she was so little, like I'd pick
So
her,
weak, yeah.
pick her up. She couldn't even stand off the couch.
How
And
long
I'd
was
like
her
to-
mom's battle? Do you know how long the battle was now that you're an
It was
adult?
like
Have you
a
backtracked
year.
with your
It
sisters?
was like a year, and then we thought she was in the clear, and then came July. Yeah, it was July. It went from her lymph nodes, we believe, into her brain because she was having bad headaches and fever.
Right.
And it's funny. I look back, how stupid was I? So selfish. Like I went to the State Fair, Illinois State Fair, to go see Tesla, some band with my buddies. We went and got a hotel, drank beer, and watched it, and then came home the next day. And I'm like, I could have these days with you.
But you
they
didn't know
said-
that because they were letting you be a teenager.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, come on, Mom, be selfish. Like, as a parent, I say be selfish. Tell your kid and let them hug you and be around you
Because they'll be mad.
you're
going to
be mad. And I was very angry for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So much now I look back and go, yeah, I was an angry kid going into think about that. My mom dies, so she died today, and then I started school like 4 days later, my senior year. And I was just like
High school.
sitting there going, why am I here? I'm a loser. I have to just pass geometry because I flunked it last year. I'm just a nobody, nothing. And then that's
Why
what my
did you
teacher
think
would-
you were a loser?
I don't know. I just had nothing really going for me.
So it's such in despair from your mother's
I lost my
passing.
mom. I lost
Yeah.
my life. My mom was such a mama's boy. That was like,
Yes, for those
She
that don't know,
protected me.
Eric has two older sisters and he's the only boy. So very much so that happens a lot. Where
they even said like the nurses cried when I was born because my mom was so happy to have a boy.
oh, that's
her
so
little
sweet,
boy, so-
Eric. And your mom's name?
June Ellen, and her mom passed away on the birthing table when she was
Wow.
born, so she never met her mom.
Man.
So, but basically, I don't want people to be an orphan like me. I would give anything, just have one more day with her and my dad, just to hang out with them, and I would even take them back to Branson, Missouri, and go to Lake of the Ozarks on a boat with them. That's how much.
Because Yakov Smirnoff.
I would go sit through a Yakov Smirnoff and a Ray Stevens concert just to be able to talk to them about life, because my mom, oh my God, she would freak out to know that I was on the radio in Houston, get my name on the show.
And you're Marconi nominated,
Yeah.
Eric.
Oh.
We got the Marconi
Oh my God.
nomination
It'd be
for radio
It'd
personalities.
be so annoying on Facebook because she would be telling everybody. They'd probably hate me and they wouldn't even know who I am. But like, we have a part of history because her family, I told you her mom that died on the table.
Right.
Her family lived in Baytown.
Oh, that's right. And that's why you had been to the
So
Houston
I come
area.
to
at least
Baytown
one
once in a
time.
while. I never knew. I just knew Houston smelled like oil. And the grass was weird from Baytown. And Baytown's
His only
nice.
impression
Yeah,
of
that's how I
H-Town was
thought.
Baytown.
Yeah, because that was last. We came here in '91 before she died.
Yeah.
To I didn't realize she was doing like her goodbye tour, I guess, and she was saying goodbye to her cousins here. That's when the Bulls won their first championship, and I was, that's when I saw the battleship of Texas and San Jacinto Monument. Just I haven't been there since. I want to go, but then I'm like, I don't want to go because It'd just be too sad.
Yeah.
So I'm saying all this because I don't want you listening to go through what I've gone through. And I know so many people have. But if you have a relative or if it's you thinking about, man, maybe I should get my mammogram or, you know what? I'm over 40. I probably should get a colonoscopy or advanced body scan. Go over there and just take care of yourself because I don't want to see anybody. I would do anything. If I could take everyone's cancer pain and give it to me, I would die tomorrow for everybody.
But then your children would be sad.
I think I would tell them I'm doing this because I want everyone to not feel like what I've gone through. I would sacrifice myself, but I can't do that. So this is the next best thing I can do is tell you guys, get a checkup. Do that in the shower. Check your body. Just see doctors. So many men, we put our head in the sand and we don't do anything. And
even when you see evidence of things.
That's why I'm so proud of Kevin because Kevin,
I had my body was telling me that I
were scared.
I
was scared for you.
I needed to go see the doctor, so I did, and then I got more scared, and then I went ahead and got that colonoscopy, and everything's good, thank God, but it doesn't happen the same way for a lot of people, and if you ignore those signs for too long, then it can get to stage 3, 4, to go too far.
Like I have to, supposed to go every 5 years, and now the last time I did it, they found the polyps and they said they were precancerous.
Mm-hmm.
They said they come every 3 years. So now I have to do it myself. So for instance, what I preach, after the show today, I am going to go on my chart and talk to Dr. Frackman and set up my colonoscopy and get it done before the end of the year to make sure everything's okay.
And mine only took, I looked at the paperwork, mine only took like 30 to 40 minutes, I think. It's very easy.
And I just real quick, and my dad, as much as I love my mom, my dad hurt 10 times harder. And I realized that's because it was fine. It was
the last parent.
My last parent. It was final. It was over. I was an orphan. I lost my dad.
Do you know how your dad found his colon cancer?
He went to the doctor after he wasn't going to the bathroom.
Oh, you said he didn't go for a month.
For a month.
Gosh.
He thought it was diverticulitis, the doctor said.
Right.
And then when they cut him open, they go, oh, damn. There's like shotgun shells spread all over his insides. And then he was,
oh, my God.
From March till September, he was done.
Oh, gosh.
Tried chemo and stuff. So, but to see that man like grab me and hold me and like kiss me on the lips, like my dad's not that type of guy.
Yeah.
Like to do that
He's
stuff.
a farmer.
Yeah, just a farmer. But
He'd pat you on the back and say, get the hell out of here,
do
kid.
anything for me. He paid for my college. He's did a lot for me. But to see him, I remember him just like his face, his cheeks were sucked in, when they lose all the weight. And he's just grabbed me and he's just, I love you, son. And started kissing me. And that was weird because he was sick. He was like, we thought he was going to die on this date because he was in the hospital for 2 weeks before that. And then it was just a waiting game. You're sitting around. They went to the hospital, kicked him out. He had to go to like an old folks home place in
like
the
a
area.
rehab center?
No, it was just like old. Because his stepmom didn't want him to die in her house.
Oh, God.
That's another story.
So it's like hospice? Is that what it is?
Instead of doing hospice at home, it was and they it was just tough. So you're just watching his chest up and down. And it stops for a while. You're like,
"Is this it?"
Oh, and then he was sucking on those like sponge the water sponge things.
His mouth would get dry.
Yeah,
I'm just like, this is no way to live, and I don't want to see anybody go through this. So I pray for all you people out there. I'm not the most religious person, but I don't want to see any of you go through what I've gone through. I mean, I'm a freaking grown man. Yeah, it's been 25 years and 34 years, and I'm still like this. So please get a checkup. Do it. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for me and my parents. Because my mom.
Oh, Eric, I love you so much.
I'm done.
Every year it gets harder. Some years you can do this no problem. Some years you break down.
My kids, 17, 14, and 27, they're all here together. I got them all here for a few more days until Ethan goes. So I'm just happy. I'm happy. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I'm so happy.
Listen,
I'm just sad because my parents can't be here to.
Right.
My kids can't go to the farm for the summertime and live what I lived, the fun farm life.
They won't know those memories.
So please get a checkup. Do it for me.
Well, listen, I'm going to take this call from Rosie, who is in tears because of your speech.
Sorry.
And then for those no, not sorry. Don't be sorry. You're doing a great thing. Rosie, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I just want to let you guys know 2016, I was on my way to work listening to y'all like I always do, and I listened to Rula talk about a friend of hers who had discovered she had breast cancer through a breast exam. And I had never done a breast exam ever on myself. But I went home that night, and I did examine my breast, and I found a peanut. And the next day, I called my doctor, and the day after that, I went to my doctor. He examined me. He told me to go and take another breast a mammogram, and I did. And then I had to take a biopsy. And after taking the biopsy, it came back cancerous. I had a lumpectomy done, and then I had radiation and chemo. And this was in 2016, all because of listening to you guys. And I have been listening to you guys before then, but ever since then, I am now cancer-free.
Yes.
And I still listen to you guys every day. And I'm so thankful to Rula. I'm awesome. so thankful.
See,
Rosie,
you don't realize really what you say.
And the same thing with you, Eric. Rosie, God bless you for sharing that story.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're cancer-free. This makes me so happy. And like you said, it's what we bring to the table. And that's why Eric says behind the scenes, Rosie, well, I'm going to get on my soapbox again. And I always say, you better get on that soapbox because we don't know who's hearing what when. That day you heard me talking about my friend. Another day, Rosie, we had a woman who told us a couple of years ago she never really would usually listen to our show. She turned the radio on at the moment Eric was making this speech. And she said something about his voice made her think, maybe I'll go get a colonoscopy because something's not right. She found out she had cancer, and it was so early they saved her. It was fine. No problems. And because of that speech that Eric just made, we know at least her life was saved. That's at least one.